demand is, what is the difference between a rally car and a Dakar car in terms of driving experience for Sebastien?
The question was what is the difference between WRC and Rally Red? In WRC, it's like a sprint. You are with your co-driver, you make the recce, you know the road, you know the corners, you have the video to prepare, and then you go flat out and you are fighting for the tenths of seconds. In the Rally Red, you arrive in the start of the stage, you don't know where you will go, just get the road book at the beginning of the stage. The co-driver is here to give you the information, you try to follow, you need to push hard in some place, you need to put the priority to the navigation in some other place, or to the when it's too rough, you need to save a bit the car. So it's more a question of finding the way, finding the good rhythm, and being flat out only in the parts where you can do it.
Merci beaucoup. Perfect.
So best regard for the Dacia Sandriders. Please follow us and also follow the 15 minutes.
Okay. So maybe you could describe your feelings after Rally du Morocco, because it was expected to win. And who is the main actor, the car or the driver, Nasser Latif?
So yes, we are super exciting and super proud of what we've done. It was not so expected because it was our first rally, our first test. We describe it like a test because it was very important to test the car in a real condition in a race. So yes, for sure we are super happy because we won some stage and finally we won the global rally. Nasser and Altia win the championship. So that's great. But yes, we need to take care because this is our first test rally. Now we go to Dakar, and Dakar is a real hard race. So we know what we have to do for Dakar now, and we have some work to do. So what about is it the car, the driver? I think it's both because you have seen that. Nasser won, Sebastien won, so they all give us information about the car, about the feeling, about what can be what can be improved for the future. So I think that a car without driver is not needed. So there is a car, there is a driver, and both they win the race. And yes, we are super happy here.
What lessons have you learned from this rally?
We have learned a lot of things because we know that we have to work on reliability, and we have seen some part that maybe is not enough reliable for Dakar race, so that will allow us to develop and continue to develop. This is the first race, so we learned a lot, and we have seen something. We have tested also during the rally some specific specific setup. Because it was interesting to be able to test it. For example, we can try to have more air inside the car, etc. So we try it. We had also the Christina car that we can upgrade differently depending on the days. So it was really a team race. So we wanted to win, but we also wanted to develop and try new setup and find this is the best solution to test because you can do it from one stage and compare to the other stage, so you have a lot of data, a lot of information about temperature, about a lot of things, so very good to develop here.
Maybe a naive question, but some readers still discussing, is it real Dacia or not? Or it's where the spare parts came from? Maybe you could remind kindly, please.
So is it a real Dacia? Yes, it's a real Dacia because it's a brand new car that we have developed. But as we said from the beginning, we took all the good opportunities everywhere in the group to develop it. So That means that we took all the design, the technician coming from Dacia, but we also use our group resources coming from Alpine for the engine, for the suspension, and we also use our technical provider ProDrive to work on the topic. So, and also a lot of partnership with Aramco for the fuel, with Sabel for the seat, etc. So this is globally, this is a real Dacia, but it is globally all, we took all the competencies possible to develop this car, and this is a brand new car, but it is a brand new Dacia car.
Mm-hmm. And the engine?
Yes, the engine is coming from Nissan. It's a V6 3 liters coming from Nissan bases, and after that, yes, we develop a lot of things to twin turbos, etc. on to develop the right performance for the rally ride.
Could you please give some details regarding the fuel?
Yes, so the fuel is what we call sustainable fuel. So it's a fuel developed and produced by Aramco. So the aim is to show that this type of fuel can fit in a normal car in the future. So that's why we decided to do Dakar and rally ride in general, to develop this type of fuel and define if it is a solution for the future. So this type of fuel for the moment is coming from biomass. So that means that we do some fuel with waste, so with a lot of things. And in the future, we will also introduce synthetic fuel to try to develop it. And for us, we think that in Dacia, we think that there is not only one solution in the future. There is several solutions. So that's why we are doing LPG, hybrid, small electric vehicle, and we think that we can also use sustainable fuel for the future. So that's why we are here in the rally ride to try to develop it with Aramco.
LPG and hydrogen, yes, they are really important and popular solutions, especially LPG. Is it possible to drive with LPG in Dakar?
I think it can. Maybe I'm not the right person to answer it. I think it's possible. The main trouble can be to have the LPG at the right place at the right moment to do the refueling. So maybe that's for hydrogen is the same thing. It's harder to transport compared to a normal fuel, a current fuel. So maybe it's possible, but that's not what we decided. We decided to use sustainable, to test it and to develop it, and our aim is to show that it is possible to put it in a normal car without any conversion or modification. That means that you can use it in your personal car every day. So that's our goal for this program.
Maybe I'm mistaken, but no one manufacturer had won Dakar from the first chance. Will you break this rule?
From the beginning of this program, we said that we want to achieve the best result possible, and why not win? So we won the first race, but Dakar is Dakar, and Dakar is not 5 stages, more than 12 or 13. It depends on the year. So yes, it's not the same. It's the hardest race in rally ride and maybe in the world. So we want to achieve the best result possible. We define a 3 years program for Dakars. So that means that yes, if we can win, we want to win. But let's see. Yes, we have to take care. It's not because we won our first rally in Morocco that we will win Dakar. This is not the same thing, and yeah.
But if you win, you will not quit. You will continue for 3 years anymore.
Yes, because it's a global thing. Winning Dakar is a goal, but also developing all the reliability of the car, test the robustness of some solution, develop the sustainable fuel. Yes, this is the aim of this. And yes, Dakar is one thing, but there are a lot of other things here.
Kazino Admiral lažybos. Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę. Rėmėjas Prostamol Uno.